individuals have to take responsibility that they are so, so powerful in their intimacy. That the true source of power is their intimacy, and to the degree that they embrace each moment with a full heart and with their full intimacy, they are unstoppable. They color the world anew. And in the linear world, its power has to do with how much you want something. And if you want it enough, then the ends justify any means. You want it, you grab it. And that's called power, but that's an illusion. Those people don't have any power. The reason why they're grabbing, the reason why they're dominating, is because they're at a state of feeling imbalance. They're feeling deficit. They're not in a state of feeling all things being different. They're in a state of want and need. They're in a state of pain or crisis. Feeling that I can't trust myself in this world because I don't have control. And I need control in order to feel safe. Those individuals fall into paradigms of where they need to make it, regardless of who they make it through. Just to build it with your own hands and smash your will. That, dear friends, is not power. That is deep, deep weakness. And they can build their machinations of exploding things and force, but every master who's walked this plane knows that it's overcompensation for a feeling of weakness, for a feeling that they're going to lose it somehow and they can't control it, so they have to overcompensate and dominate. But the true power of the individual is an individual who realizes that the only thing they have full control over, full control, is how they choose to love. Everything else is a variable that can be shifted in their life. But how they choose to love is never a variable that can be taken from them. It's always theirs. And that's where things get really interesting for the angel within the human body. Because when the angel comes in alignment with their song and chooses to love, a deep love of a cadence of intimacy in alignment with all that is, that love is powerful. And all the oppression in the world does not stack up against that love. That love is equivalent to 100 men who are in a state of control. The light that's released is equivalent to 100 people. That's the power. So, dear friends, whenever an individual gets frustrated or down about the odds, that there are so many out there that are stuck in the static of control and oppression, understand that they're not free. And the free individual, to the degree that they're free, they are equivalent to 100 individuals. And a free individual does not need to be next to another free individual in order to make a difference. A free individual can interdimensionally connect with any free individual across the grid. So the energies are interdimensional. Gradually all the awakened free individuals are pooling their energies together, and they're networked, and they're feeding off each other's benevolence. And they're broadcasting the song louder and louder and louder. And all the individuals that are in similar frequencies but not there yet, they start to hear the music louder, and they awaken to the freedom of true love and intimacy in its highest form. And then you have more individuals. Each individual is 100. And it grows, and it grows. And I tell you, that the other individuals who are stuck in control paradigms, they do not work the same way. They're never united. They're united by common interests, but they're each a black hole unto themselves. And look at the economic situation and you'll see it. They're united in wanting the economy to do well, yes, but each one is worried about themselves and the controlling their own little fiefdom. And so all their control, all their energy, they're not pulled together, they're not connected, they're not strong, they're weak. And no matter how many numbers they have, they're only connected to the degree that their agendas are aligned, but innately they're all each little black holes into themselves. And in the light of that, if you have individuals that are broadcasting through deep intimacy, their true essence of actualizing their freedom to love altruistically, and interdimensionally connecting with each other across the grid of the earth, and gradually playing that music louder and louder, you'll realize that this can only go one way. The music only gets louder and louder. It can't get lower. It's not possible. Individuals are free. There are enough individuals that are free, and they're broadcasting, and they're interconnecting, and the music's getting louder, and each new individual is equivalent to 100 people. Understand, you don't need half the world to choose anything. You need 1/100th of the world to choose love. And the numbers are not in the favor of the status quo. The numbers are in favor of dramatic intimacy and love. And it's beautiful. And there's tremendous cause and space for celebration. There's so much to look forward to. No, the journey's not over, but the journey's done. There's no way it can go any other way. There are enough people that are hearing the music the way it is. And they are not black holes. They're in true love, so they're interconnected. And the music gets broadcasted louder and louder. And each day, new individuals awaken. And as they awaken, they broadcast as if they're broadcasting there are 100 people. Each day another 100. For each person awakening up. And so it's like the little snowball at the top of the mountain. And it's rolling down the mountain. And that snowball is picking up momentum and it's getting bigger. And so there's tremendous beauty in it, and people can already begin to celebrate, and they can feel it. They can feel it. And we learned already so much from primitive ways of force and compulsion, and we're going to be able to dance in the unity and harmony. And that's beautiful. And the complete perspective of any individual that's engaged with the higher resonances of light and they want to broadcast their love is stand in your intimacy. Don't allow another to take away your intimacy. Remain vulnerable in your intimacy no matter what.